Hello from ChiNiche.com. This is Mark Josie. Now this is my review for this new pistol. This is the Walther PPS new for 2014. Let's take a close look at the gun. It's a plastic frame, like all the way plastic here, and the slide is metal. It looks very nice. It's super handy. Now let's put my palm over it. You can see the size. Okay, so the gun is another blowback pistol by Umarex, and the mag release is right here at the grip. You can use it on the left or right side. It will both work. Now you pull the mag. It's a stick mag that holds BBs, 4.5mm BBs, of course. And the bottom here is plastic that matches the grip. Now the fun thing about this gun is not only that it's a blowback, but they actually put a lot of thought into the gun. It's like the Bursa internally, but then metal trigger and functional slide release. Okay, the safety is right here on the trigger, a dot here on the trigger. So you press the trigger here to release or on the safety. Okay, so there's also a rail here, which I'll never use. Once you pull the mag out, you wonder how to put the CO2 in. Now you see the back strap here, the back of the handle, I mean the grip. You push that up. Okay, you push it up, and then whoa. You see it's spring loaded, obviously. So this piece also includes the little thingy, the stud here, for you to unscrew. Right here, you see, right here, you put this on and unscrew. And then you put the CO2 inside the grip and you screw it back. And then you put this thing back in the mag. And there we go. The gun is not the most powerful gun, but it is acceptable with very nice consistency in terms of power and blowback kick. Unlike the Walther CP99 compact, which will die down very fast, and the shot is not very consistent, meaning that you can have shots like up to 330, 350 FPS, and then it will die down right to like 280 sometimes. It's really weird. I tested it with the Crony. So yeah, those Walther CP99 stuff is like okay for fun, but once you handle stuff like this one, you don't like that, because this thing here have a better design inside, and the blowback will kick nicely, consistently, and also give you a power that is very consistent. The power range is claimed about 350 FPS, and I doubt so. It should be about 330 something, 340 something. I chronoed it once, it's 342, but I don't know if that actually will be like that all the time. So yeah, not sure yet. But yeah, you see, stick mag, they're cheaper to replace, and also with one CO2 inside, you actually only spend one CO2 for each session. Whereas if you have a gun like the Makarov Ultra, you have the CO2 inside the mag. So if you want a spare mag, you cannot keep changing mag without having using a bit more CO2, right? You need two CO2 bulb for two mags. This one CO2 for a lot of mags. So yeah, it depends, right? If you like action shooting a lot, changing mag, then this one is kind of better for the money. But that one is better for the power, because you change a new CO2 every time you shove in a new mag, and it gives you the full power, full blowback, and so on. So the CO2 will not die out like that. Okay, so besides that, what I want to mention is that the sight, you see, the white dot sight is pretty good. The gun is much better aligned, the sight, much better aligned than the Bursa 99. This is the Bursa. Another very compact gun, as you can see, side by side. Wow, right? Wow, like really wow. They really do look alike. And the Bursa have a very slim body. It feels very nice. And actually, if you want to compare this and this, I like the Bursa more. The Bursa, it's good for people with smaller hands. The Walther is good if you have a bit bigger hand, because the grip style here is very masculine. And yeah, you feel very solid with this thing, but the problem is people with smaller hand will not feel so comfortable. This one here, the Bursa, okay, the grip is so good. Like even for my hand kind of size, it's so good and it feels so right. Also, this little texture feels so good to touch, and the gun feels slim. But then the other one, even it is kind of very slim, it still feels kind of bulky. Okay, the top is the PPS, so you can see, yeah, even side by side they look really alike. I would give my vote to the Bursa. This one, well, yeah, sure, it's about the same thing as the Bursa anyway, just that it got a better design with the CO2 compartment. Other than that, well, yeah, I would like the Bursa more. Let's see. Okay, the barrel is metal. Okay, the internal is mostly metal. Nothing much plastic here. And, ooh. Okay, one thing I don't like is this. The white text. I don't know why they like to put the warnings there, because you can put the warning in a better way. But, yeah, the Bursa doesn't have that warning, right? So, that little thing actually will take the realism off. And I don't like that. Besides that, you cannot field strip the gun like the Makarov Ultra, but to field strip the gun, you see right here, there's a dot, right? That is a pin. You hammer the pin out from the right side and hammer it out that way. And then you take this little thing off, and then you can take the slide out. So it's the same way to dismount the Bursa too. And after you dismount it, the inside looks very alike with the Bursa and the Makarov Ultra. They seem to like this kind of design right now. And you can grease the green part in the chamber, and then it will blow back harder. And also ensure that every time your mag is out, it will lock back on the last round. So yeah, the trigger pull is very smooth. Okay, on this one, the trigger pull is so smooth. It's easy to pull. Compared to the Makarov Ultra, this thing is super smooth. It feels like the Smith & Wesson 586, and it's like so smooth. The trigger, wow, and you can hear a very definite like snap there. Okay, very easy snap, and yeah. This gun is very friendly, so if you're not used to hard blowback and you want a gun that is compact, this one is really good. Now let's take this to the range, and we'll test the power and accuracy out together. Now today we'll be using Gammo CO2. Okay, Gammo CO2. We'll be using Pelgun oil with the CO2, and we'll be using the best BB on the market, Daisy Avanti BBs. Okay. So we'll be using these and testing the gun out. So let's go to the range together. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so today we'll be shooting the, yeah, this is the Walther PPS, and we'll be trying that on the little crony thing here. Okay, so 327 up to a few attempts, because the gun is not chroning very well. But yeah, low 300 FPS range. Now let's test it on the target paper. Okay, 10 shots, let's see. Not bad, not bad. One flyer, but almost 1.5 inch groupings. Now let's take a look. Okay, so you see about 1.5-inch groupings, and it's very good for a blowback pistol. I wasn't even like really trying hard to aim. I think if I rest my hand and stuff like that, it will do even better. Now let's try that on the soup can and stuff. Okay guys, now we'll shoot at about 15 feet and test the gun out. So we have clay disc. The orange disc is clay disc. Okay, it busted. Actually, not. That's a miss. Let's try again. Okay guys, so we killed this pop can pretty well. And also killed the clay disc, chip. Oh, that's a miss. I chipped half of it out. And for this one, oh, I think weirdly it punched a hole through. It did not punch through the harder cans, but for the Campbell soup stuff, it did work well. So now that's kind of weird. This gun will shoot like in a weird manner. It kind of goes powerful as you use it more and more. Now we'll do another test. Okay guys, this is the sound meter. We'll be using this to do a sound test. This is 88.7 decibel. So, meaning that the gun is not very loud. It's actually very okay. Not as loud as the Umarex Ultra. And for fun, we'll do a little shooting of the cans again. Oh, they're dead too fast. Whew! This one empty it out. Okay, so basically, the gun, yeah, it doesn't punch through soup cans so well. Pop can is of course no problem. Clay disc no problem. And I would say that for the amount of money you pay, which is under 100 bucks, it's really good. Yeah, actually it does perform well, and it starts to shoot harder and harder as I go on. But you guys, like just like the Umarex Ultra. The test we did today, I want to do another video in the future with a proper chronograph, because I don't have the time to set that up today. So once I set up the chronograph, I'll do a chronograph video to show you the honest number, shot by shot by shot, so you can see it, you know, from 1 to 10 or to 30 shots to see how it performs really. But right now, I will say that it's pretty good for the amount of money, and it feels great in hand. So yeah, guys, I feel really good with this pistol. Subscribe and like. And again, this Walther PPS is one of the very good compact pistol, blowback pistol I've handled, and it's a great invention for 2014. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.